It was the fourth quarter of the Harding versus Central High School football game, something that many here in the city of Bridgeport look forward to every Thanksgiving Day. Police say with just 5 minutes left in the game, players were taken off the field because just down the street here on the sidewalk outside of the school, shots were fired. And police say they're not quite sure what happened. Space heater that was found in the home, officials say could have been the cause to that fire. Now, as we reported, the fire started here on the first floor and quickly rose up to the second floor, creating all of this mess here. And as you can see, quite some damage on the outside of the house and even to the windows, making it unlivable for any of the occupants here. Residents living here just around the corner from Midway Avenue say they can't believe that a double shooting could have ever happened here. Just one day after police found 2 bodies in the area, neighbors say they're feeling uneasy. Families and friends were here since 7 o'clock this morning trying to find anything salvageable from their homes. And just to give you an idea, take a look over here. Here's a set of dining room chairs that had to be thrown from the second floor. And as we move up here, that's where the blaze started. And as you can see, the amount of damage up there. And we spoke with the residents that live here today, and they tell us they're doing everything they can to move forward from this tragedy. He says parking has been a problem in the city of Milford for quite some time, and he's very glad, he says, that the state is behind making some changes. And just so people can understand where exactly we are, we're standing in front of the southbound side of the train station. But if you take a walk with me here, this is where the mayor says he wants the proposed plan to be. In this area here, it's 2.2 acres of land. One of the service technicians says he actually saw her speed out of the parking lot early this morning. He says that she was parked in one of the service department spaces and then took off that way looking for an exit to get out of the parking lot. When she realized there wasn't one, she went through 2 of the spaces, hitting 2 cars and then bolted. The executive director here says she's not quite sure why donations have been lacking this year. And if you take a look inside their freezer where most of their food is stored, you can see a number of boxes, but only a few of them actually have turkeys in them. So get this, ever heard of an Elijah moment? Well, one local rabbi tells us it's simply spreading good deeds this holiday season to complete strangers. And he says, who knows, maybe it will become a national movement. But for now, we're starting in Stamford on Summer Street at Starbucks. And get this, everyone that's in line now doesn't even know that they're going to be getting free coffee today from a complete stranger. All we saw was green and lots of people, and as you can see, I thankfully blended in. The team told us that this is the first time the school came home with hardware in a national competition for marching band. And the moms, dads, and friends that we spoke with today said this is one of the biggest milestones for the school and this ensemble.
Silver of Westport is a popular shop for many residents in town, and it's known for selling the best luggage around. However, many customers also know it for the legacy it's leaving behind, after owners tell us that they're closing after the holidays.
We pledged something to each other a while back. We're going out in the style we came in.
And that's as a family. Stephen and Susan Silver are more than just brother-sister co-owners of Silver of Westport. They are the 3rd generation to run the local gym that's been around for 111 years.
She's got my back. I've got her back. We've always looked after each other, and I think that's the important part of it.
My grandfather started selling canes and umbrellas. He actually was a door-to-door salesman.
It was 1904. The store was opened in Bridgeport, and in 1951, Westport became its permanent home.
Morning.
But now the store is saying its last goodbyes before the doors forever close after the holidays.
That's what's making it so hard. It's making it very hard because it's our legacy.
It's more than just a job. The siblings have practically called the store their second home and started helping out here when they were only 10 years old.
I'd crank the wheel and Susie would open the bows because we weren't allowed to talk to customers until we were about 12 or 13.
But in the last year, the co-owners say it's been financially difficult to stay afloat, and the convenience of online shopping is running them out of business. And now the two want to retire with pride and thank their customers for being a part of the family business throughout the years.
Breaks my heart. I mean, these people have just been the most wonderful. They don't do it because they have to. They do it because this is family, and we're family to them. And there's a lot of customers like that.
I want to thank everyone for being so loyal to us and treating us like family.
In Westport, Melissa Sheketoff, News 12, Connecticut. For the last year and a half, Walter Weber has spent most of his days in the lounge of Homes for the Brave, a shelter that houses homeless veterans.
Depends on how the cars are falling.
Weber was an engineer in the Army.
Went to Vietnam in '69. Anything that needed to be built, like the engineers were doing that.
When he returned from the service, he got divorced, lived on the streets for 8 years, and eventually found himself here, living in the Bridgeport shelter. But now, Lady Luck has dealt him a different hand.
I'm getting me an apartment. You know, I ain't never had an apartment in a long time.
Enter the Veterans Helping Veterans organization. With gear in hand,
radio is the most important.
This crew has come together to turn Weber's dream apartment into a reality. Veterans Helping Veterans was created to help place homeless veterans in renovated apartments and to hire jobless veterans to do the reconstruction work. It's the first organization in Connecticut to connect homeless and jobless veterans by providing opportunities for both.
I like to see the finished product.
That's Lyle.
Alrighty, sir. We're in biz.
And this is Leland.
Get it all scrubbed down, painted up.
They are both United States veterans without homes and jobs, and they say the job of scrubbing, cleaning, and fixing is their dream come true as well.
Life is good. Has its challenges, but life's good.
They say having a purpose means the most to them, and making a buck is simply a bonus.
Working with my hands, doing something permanent that the people can appreciate, I get a lot of satisfaction out of it.
Every stroke of paintbrush brings a home for one of their own, closer to reality.
I hope he enjoys it.
And after 1 week of hard labor and a touch of brotherly love,
Oh, this is it?
This is the home, brother.
Weber finds the light at the end of his tunnel.
Here we go, Walter.
Oh, man, God.
This is really great, man. I like this.
A place of his own after so many years of feeling lost. All thanks to fellow veterans who put the finishing touches on a brighter future.
I'm so happy, man. You know? Like, I really like this place, man. I don't know what to say. It's everything. It's everything you wanted.
In Bridgeport, Melissa Sheketoff, News 12, Connecticut.